This is a certified hood classic.
All right, Austin, shut the fuck up. Welcome to Will Pod. So before we do this, I just want to say I'm a 76ers fan now because James Harden's there. But we have Will Alexander here because, we missed last week, so we have another guest here, Will Alexander. I'm not sure if you want to introduce yourself right now, but
right.
yeah.
My name is Will. Thank you for having me on this podcast, and just excited to talk about some random shit.
Dude, so I know nothing from your past. I know you came from, North Carolina or whatever. So when did you even come to, Southern California?
I came to California right before my freshman year and literally moved here a week before the start of school.
I did not know that. Was that weird to you?
Moving to California, I mean, I'd been here once before and just, kind of got a feel for things, but it's just so different from North Carolina.
Are people in North Carolina like you at all? Because when I think of actually kids, honestly, I think of Matt Salerno, I think of you.
Really?
Yeah, so that's my conception of these kids. So it's kind of weird that you're not from New. I said that name so many times.
What the fuck, David?
Okay, I'm editing it, so it doesn't matter.
Just keep it going. It's all good.
We're good.
No, but I feel like in North Carolina, I was a little different from most of the kids there. It was hard to pinpoint what made them different, but there was maybe just something about having been to more places than all the kids who had just been there their whole lives. Maybe it's I don't really know what qualities do you think make someone like a Newport kid?
I don't know. Just you know what I mean. There's the
I know
Newport
exactly
kid
what you mean.
Like Matt Salerno. Again, when I associate you with Matt Salerno, and that's not in any disrespectful way. That's
All
just
right.
how I do.
Okay.
Didn't you live in Luxembourg or some shit like that?
I did live in Luxembourg.
Is that anywhere near
Cutie.
Duke?
Luxembourg?
That's
it's a couple
what?
thousand miles away from Duke.
it's not in America, David.
Can
Okay.
you take a guess? where
I
Luxembourg
would
is?
say East Europe.
It's right next to France.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where. So wait, when did you live there?
I lived there from 4th grade to 6th grade, so I have 3 years there.
Let me catch for us.
Definitely a interesting experience. I went to the International School of Luxembourg, which was the coolest school I've ever been to. It's this
Even cooler than...
still on
shut the
fuck up.
steroids.
No.
That school was brand new.
You said the school, dumbass.
Justin, you're trying to be a fucking host, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, wait, no. My old school, International School of Luxembourg, is way better than the current school that I go to right now. Because it was built brand new. They had all the facilities of, just pretty much anything you could want. Just perfect gym, perfect track, brand new school with just, I don't know.
Dude, so wait, do you speak another language?
Un petit peu français.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn.
Sex.
Sexy accent.
Lived there for 3 years, but I did not know French after living there. I had to come back here and learn it for another 6 to actually get good at it. Wait, has it been 6 years since I've...
Yeah, you said 6 years.
Yeah, I think it has
6
been
years,
now.
yeah.
It's crazy.
So is this around the time you get into track and working out and stuff?
I mean, just pretty much my whole life, I've been doing track and some kind of sport, just always. I started with track just because my dad did track when he was a kid. He was a lot better at it than I am, but I guess I've kind of followed. I used to swim more than I ran, and when I was in 6th grade, I set 7 school records just in one swim competition. And after 6th grade, I just stopped swimming completely.
So when you actually went to North Carolina, do you even associate yourself with North Carolina at that point? Because you were just there for 2 years, right?
Yeah, when I was there, I completely just did not feel like I was a part of that North Carolina culture society. I feel like when I was there in middle school, things just felt so slow. I needed to get out. If I stayed in North Carolina, everything was just moving at a slow pace, and I really couldn't really go where I wanted in life. And that's why California's so great, because living there and living here, there's just so much more to do here. and it just feels like things can move quicker. Like there, things are just kind of slow.
Yeah. By the way, to answer your earlier question about shit, fuck me. It's the sunglasses hanging from your shirt.
Oh,
That's one thing.
Damn. Okay. Just ready.
Stylish.
But so when do you start getting into working out? Because I feel like since our freshman years and I started working out myself, there's always been like a people like associate me and you with like meatheads in our grade.
Really?
And that's what I hear from people. They're like, dude, can you?
I wouldn't
lift
say
more?"
necessarily meatheads, but just people that like are in the gym a lot.
Okay, but like sophomore year, people like it would be a regular conversation. Like, dude, David, can you lift more than Will Alexander? Because everybody knew like you were ripped as hell and I was buff as hell. And now Justin could lift more than me, which is crazy. By the way, Ridwan's not here because Ridwan's Ridwan, and Justin wants to be a guest host, not a guest on this podcast. So
It's
he's
more
here.
fun like this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where you could eat fries on the side?
Yeah, literally.
By the way, I'm
Not a
gonna give myself a
comment
shout
here.
out. I'm gonna make another channel where I'm eventually gonna do a James Harden thing.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing.
You wanna talk about
Your
that?
obsession with, close that.
I'm not. No, because it's Will.
Dave has an obsession with
Yeah,
James
guys.
Harden.
For those listening to the podcast, we can't do any basketball talk because I'm here.
What? You know?
No, he
your
has
fantasy
James,
team sucks.
he has James Harden on his fantasy team, though.
Yeah.
So,
Are
It's
you?
all good.
Oh, we're all in.
Dude, so are you actually gonna work out some way with Tyler where you can get out of the punishment?
You know, I gotta figure that out because I don't know. It depends. Like, is he down to ask out some freshmen? Is that a thing that?
I didn't even know that was a punishment. I thought we were gonna do a jar and like mix all our punishments. But
Oh wow.
besides that, so yeah, how did you get into working out?
Okay, so I went to this gym, UNC Wellness Center, like right by my house in North Carolina. In 7th grade, that's when I really started like lifting on the regular. But then, I don't know, I feel like my body's just, it only looks like I'm strong, but that's only because like I just run a lot. So I'm kind of skinny and I lift at the same time, but I don't know, like you got like a lot of bulk and like stuff from like just basketball. Like it's kind of hard to grow a lot of muscle when I'm just like constantly running and doing like cardio and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you gotten stronger since like track ended?
I haven't tested it. Like I feel like I tested most of my strength like my freshman year. Like that's when I had my max bench, like my max deadlift.
Wait, that's actually crazy.
damn.
Well, I mean it's not like it's just that I haven't tested it, you know? I've been lifting. I just only like went for maxes back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like because of that, you were like a really early bloomer. Also, like our freshman year, you looked like a
bro, you
man.
used to
amongst
be-
Yeah,
boys.
bro.
Man.
Yeah, like
I remember walking into our history class and I was like, why is this fucking senior sitting next to me?
That's weird. That's just really weird. But
For, like, the
also,
first
it
week.
makes sense because I don't think I've grown a single inch since like 8th grade.
Word.
Really?
I feel like
Yeah.
you've grown since freshman year, but
Maybe it's just like
Maybe personality.
personality wise, just how you see somebody.
so this might be like a tough question, but I always ask this like first interactions with us. But the thing is, like freshman year, at least for me and you, I had like no connection with you. I just knew you as the co-chair guy who was really ripped.
Oh, I mean, you know, it's
Just
not
straight up.
it's not bad. Like if you're gonna know few things about somebody, being co-chair, being ripped, like not bad. I just knew you as like the basketball kid with the older brother who played baseball.
Yeah. And Arjun Bhakta.
Oh yeah, Arjun, gigantic brother. But then I think like you're
My
taller
brother's
than he
taller
is
than
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you're just the big guy
I'm
on
a freak,
campus.
though.
Wait, I just realized. So did your sister transfer here? Because she was in our brother's grade, right?
Yeah, she was. She came during her junior year, and she was a junior. I was a freshman. So
I see. So, shit, there was something to talk about freshman year. Oh, so when you actually changed to, like, where we're at now, what's, like, you said, like, it was a faster pace and how the people are, but besides that, is there anything else, like, different about here?
just being in California, it's really green in North Carolina. There's no mountains. There's no hills. There's just trees.
Yeah. Do you think that environment added to your growth as an athlete?
Sure. I mean, in California, run outside every day. You ever see the our high school's running team. We're always outside with shirts off.
Yeah, no, I see y'all running.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say the road because I almost said the road. But anything else important you gotta say about your freshman year?
Dude, I just thinking back, like, man, there's so many. Just that was the most eventful year by far. Just in like stuff that happened. Just, I guess I could like go into it, but
You can talk about it if you want. If you don't, it's cool.
I don't know. I feel like I had.
Can we talk about Raw Squad in you, or do you want to not talk
I mean,
about that?
if you guys want to talk about that, like, sure.
I want to talk about this first. We could talk about Rod Squad later, but I just wanted your perspective. I've never asked you on the not my co-chair thing.
Oh,
When Justin took co-chair, what was your whole perspective with that? That's all water in the bridge, right? Cause
It's all water under
you
the
were
bridge,
gonna
Josh.
yeah.
No hard feelings except.
I didn't do anything with that. I was just sitting
yeah, I know,
That's-
but that was funny as shit when it did
was
happen.
pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, sometimes when like during sophomore year, I was just like, dang, like, I you know, fair to Josh, he won fair and square, but he's really not doing shit, and I feel like I would have.
Damn.
Oh.
See, bro, I heard you were talking mad shit when I was running too. That's why I felt so good when I won. I was like, yeah, I just won.
I remember you were happy when you won, but in respect, like I think being a co-chair in general for both of you, it was our grades' fault. Like
I mean,
in
yeah,
general.
you can't do shit if the grade's not
Yeah,
done.
and
Yeah.
even with Matthew Woodworth and Matthew, dude, I hear people talking so much shit about Matthew, but he's
Woody
He's the
gets so
co-chair.
much
okay.
shit.
He's like corny and like awkward sometimes.
Woody
Which
sucks.
is-
No,
but
Woody sucks.
No.
No, the fucking
I don't
skit that he
blame it
had.
on-
No,
okay,
the
hit
skit
this-
that he had first
we've already
semester was
talked
just
about this.
terrible.
The
I don't
skit
care
was
what your
awful.
grade is.
The
I don't
skit
care
was
what your
terrible.
what
I
your
skipped
grade
that
is, bro.
probably this year.
We should have got last. It was so embarrassing. You were in a car with a blanket and it was just
Bro, I
pitch
was-
We
quiet.
were all just sitting there in the sun for like 10 minutes, just no one knew what to do.
Yeah.
And they like pulled this
I got
cart.
tugged around a wagon, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the glow stick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I think that's when we got like.
We got. Didn't we get second?
I think we did. We
beat
got
someone.
second, which is like.
Yeah, juniors got first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck the juniors.
What else happened?
We
your
should
freshman
have
year?
lost. We went to Puerto Rico.
Puerto
freshman year.
Rico. That was such
That
a
was so
fun trip.
fun.
Bro, what the fuck happened in Puerto Rico? I never
Oh,
talked to you
man.
about that.
Dude, we shared a room, but like
Oh,
Yeah.
you
It
shared
was-
a
it
room?
was-
Yeah.
I have a video on my phone of him in just like underwear, bro, dancing to like Shawn Mendes or something like that. I don't know why it's still in my phone, but it was so weird.
That's
Why is it?
interesting.
Yeah,
I think I
delete
remember.
that, bro.
I think I remember like when you took that video. And
Yeah.
I almost killed you. After.
Yeah, and then you jumped on me, and it
Yeah,
was
but not in my underwear. I put on clothes first.
I just remember you put one of you put a post of y'all in the ocean together.
Yeah, it was cute.
I was
Yep.
a little jealous because I wanted to be on a trip at the time. And I'm
I know.
not-
I remember saying like, Dave, come to Puerto Rico, and then you're like, I don't like planes, but
Yeah, I'm still scared of planes.
you know.
You are?
Yeah, I can't go on planes.
My aunt's like scared of planes. I never really got that though.
Dude, it's like really scary for me. Like I had to hold my dad's hand. That sounds like really pussy shit. Like no, motherfuckers. Like I have a lot of fears, and y'all know like I'm
I
a
know.
child at heart.
I'm
so-
aware.
I'm like scared of heights. I don't like being like up too high.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
if that's
but
just me.
for
It's like
me,
a natural human
like
fear, though.
yeah, I have a fear of heights. That's just a
Yeah.
natural thing. But think about like if you had a fear of heights and you're on a plane and you feel like you're you know.
What if you just picture you're in a car and close your eyes?
That's what I like.
I feel
when
like being in
think
a
about-
car is scarier
This is gonna
than
sound
being in a plane,
this is
though.
gonna sound like the dumbest shit of all time, but like I like try and go Super Saiyan when I'm about to like take off and shit. Like I'd be like yelling and shit and like holding my hands together. I'm trying to turn Super Saiyan so I can fly out that shit. But shit. Okay. Do you want to talk about Rod Squad? Because I had like very little.
I want to
context
hear
about it.
about this. I'm not gonna lie.
We could cut it out
I
if you
never-
want. You can
Yeah.
text me later and say cut it out.
Hey, what
but,
time
like,
is it?
All right, so I think
15 minutes.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we got more than 15. We got 20.
things really fell apart with the Rod
Sorry.
Squad pretty
I
much
said a name. My bad.
like during quarantine, you know. I don't know. I was pretty close with that group freshman year. I was like homies with all of them. And then I guess quarantine happened, and then I stopped. Like, I didn't really play Xbox that much, so you can really like communicate during that time.
Yeah.
And then I guess grew distant, and then just got used to not really being in the same friend group.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
It seems like a natural thing. I mean, I've talked about it with other people, you know who I'm talking about, and not about you, like about their own experiences and shit like that. And yeah, it's like during quarantine, one thing I barely heard anything about you, like just through the grapevine. I said it again.
Hey, I wanted to be known during quarantine. I ran for vice president.
I remember that.
Yep.
Guess what? I didn't vote
I
for you.
don't even
Yeah.
remember that.
It's fine. They for VP. So.
No, what happened?
I'll
was-
always to take that out.
Who I voted for.
Yeah, by the way, I clapped when I had to cut something out.
Okay.
But I remember what happened. I was gonna vote for you, but then there was like this Asian guy, and he DM'd me. I'd never talked to him in his life. It's like he wrote me a whole paragraph. And
No.
he wrote me a whole
Oh,
essay,
my
and
bad.
then I was like, dude, just send me a link and I'll vote for you. And he's like, okay, thank you so much. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, I remember you were telling me.
Oh, was it him though?
Yeah, it was him. I'll show you the DM.
I went to middle school with him. He's actually like insanely smart.
Y'all keep on talking.
It's a
I'm
lot
trying
of
to find the
insanely
DM.
smart people.
No, but he was like different.
Keep on talking. What else?
How often do you guys talk about quarantine in these podcasts? Because I feel like that like
It's
fucked
kind of breezed
everything
over.
up.
It's breezed over for the most part because we were all in like
Yeah.
similar shit
Yeah.
here.
Let me see.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Hey,
my
hey, but
god.
it's okay when you're running for something and you can't like go up to people and talk to
Oh,
them.
that's right.
Like I remember DMing like 30 or 40
No,
people
he DM'd
just
me
being
too.
like, guys,
I remember
if
that.
I could get your vote, like that'd be great.
Were you actually sad when you lost? Because
Well, the thing is, I knew that it was really just a competition between me and Ava.
yeah. Oh.
Ava, last name unspoken.
Yeah. Shit. Sophomore year. Nothing else.
Sophomore year's kind of.
There was a.
You only had half
I'm
a
sure a lot happened that year.
It's kind of just squeezed in between freshman and senior year.
Yep.
So now you're going to senior year, bro. I swear I didn't even see you like junior year or sophomore year. Like it feels like for
Yeah.
me in my mind, my story. I just saw you freshman and senior year. So, anything changing when you go into senior year?
I think this year I just really came in with a different mindset. Like, this is the last year of high school. Like, there's really no point in getting caught up in the bullshit.
We could cut this out if you want, but so you when you bring beers into fucking what was it? Was it back to school?
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
homecoming.
yeah.
It was
It
homecoming.
was homecoming.
Yeah, this is a great story.
You
So
left it with Arvin, or it's cut
Yeah,
out his
you
name,
could-
and
no,
then
he listens,
A
it's
and
okay.
A.
A and A. I left. No, Twiddledee and Twiddledum. That's who I left my bag with. So this bag is full of 20 or 30 claws, because I plan on going to this
shit.
after party. Who was it? Whose after party? What? Aaron's.
Yes.
Aaron's. Yeah. So it was at his house after, and I didn't bring a car, so I couldn't really leave it anywhere. So I called an Uber. For me and these two, Twiddledee and Twiddledum, we're all gonna take the same Uber, but I have to say bye to some people because I'm about to leave. So I leave them with the bag, and I say, "Watch this bag." All right, I'm very clear. Like, just don't like move away from this bag because there is stuff in there.
yeah.
So I leave for like 10 minutes. I say bye to people, and then I come back because the Uber's about to get here. Both of them are gone, and my bag is gone. And I'm just freaking out at this point because, first off, I ordered them an Uber. Twiddledee and Twiddledum just like freaking blew off the fact that I paid for an Uber for them, and they didn't watch my bag.
Yeah.
Meaning that someone snagged it. Because the bag is heavy. It's really heavy. So you're going to know there's like some kind of like drinks or something. And yeah, I'm walking down after trying to look for my bag. I think my heart is just sunken into my chest because I knew that I was about to be totally screwed. And that's pretty much what happened because my bag was in the dean's office. So I knew that come Monday, like I'd get fucked.
You didn't even get in trouble.
Yeah,
for that.
I was surprised, honestly.
Okay, but that's every single like thing that happens here, other than like super serious stuff, like writing.
Oh yeah. I
Like
remember
no,
that.
but like nothing gets punished here, really. Like
Did
you do whatever the fuck
Okay,
you
that-
want.
that-
No, my mom was like so chill with it. She was just like she knew that I don't do that kind of stuff unless there was like a party going on, and she obviously knew it was dumb to. It was a dumb idea just bringing it on campus in the first place. Like I should have figured out some kind of way, but yeah, I walked away with very minimal consequences. I think basically 0.
Yeah.
Didn't you have to do like a few hours of?
No, I didn't do
What?
anything. Yeah, they told me I'd have to do this like alcohol safety course. Never did it, and now they haven't said anything about it to me. So
Wow.
might as well just continue not doing it. Oh, have you guys ever gotten a speeding ticket?
No.
I've not.
Your brother did.
Yeah, I know he
That's not
is.
you.
He
That's
did.
not
He
you.
could've-
Yeah.
Is that me, David?
What the fuck?
Yeah. but-
Fucking idiot.
I had to take this like online driving course after I got my first speeding ticket, except I never took it. Like, and I don't really know like who's enforcing this stuff. Is it just like a suggestion or
How fast are you going?
95?
What?
Okay, that's not
Bro, I've.
I mean, on. That's like, because it's still a
No,
road.
but
Oh,
this
fuck.
was like
Oh my god.
Stop!
this was like Saturday morning right after like Cars and Coffee. So all the cops, there's like cops waiting everywhere, just like every corner, ready to get you.
I should have a speeding ticket
Yeah, I
by
was
now,
gonna
bro.
say.
'Cause
I'm surprised I don't have.
On my home road, like the one that goes to my house, it's like a 40 or something like that. Definitely should not.
Yeah.
So I'm just interested in general. How do you even like do cross country? Like when you're running, what are you even thinking?
This year cross country, you're really just thinking about the people that you're with. Like, because our varsity team this year, we really kind of formed together like an actual varsity team. Where in past years it's been like one runner, 2 runners, like. But this year, like we all just kind of stick as a pack and like move together, and
Yeah.
that was the goal of most of our training days. You know, it's like in our team, we're only as strong as like our,
Weakest link.
I guess,
The same.
because you know if they can't pull their weight, then you know our team isn't gonna do that well. So
I can never do cross country. You know, I hate cardio. All the cardio I get is.
Well,
from
yeah, you're
basketball.
also a fat ass.
Oh,
Has
okay.
cross country been like a staple thing for you?
Okay. I don't really think about it like that. I never think about myself like as a runner or like a cross country person. I just do it. Like I think most people think of me as like the guy who always runs and just like loves running, but it's just I just do it because it's my sport. Like I've been in it so long. If I didn't do it, it would just like not really make sense to me.
Do you enjoy it still?
I enjoy it just because like now I can kind of like show the younger kids like I guess what it's like to get into the sport.
Yeah.
This will probably come out later, so I kind of feel like sort of the same way with basketball in the way that I just like played for so long that
Mhm.
it's just kind of like an obligation toward the
Yeah.
sport.
Yeah.
But shit, and what was I gonna ask? Okay,
I forgot what I was asked, but
Do we want to wrap this up? Because I have to go at 12:05.
okay. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And then what's the
10 years go. Now.
Big boat, ruling
Big
the
boat.
world, real estate empire.
Okay.
So there we go.
How do you want to end it?
Say like.
Balls to the walls.